Isolation day 108, Saturday the 4th of July. I went to visit my family today, saw my parents and saw my brother. It was his 40th birthday. Had a really very good time. Families were able to converse, to spend a bit of time together. We actually stayed over at his place, which was great actually. Kids were up very late, which is wonderful. A little bit cranky on Sunday. My blood sugars for the day were pretty good until sort of late in the evening. Let me just show you on the Medtronic report. You can see my blood was 3.4 at between 12 and 1 o'clock in the morning. Took some carbs and it went up to 5 and it stayed pretty level. 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, 11, 12, 4, 3.9, 5.7, 5.6, 5.4, 4.1, slightly low before evening meal. We travelled between 11:30 and 1 o'clock. So that was spent in the car. You can see bloods remain pretty level. And then it slowly dropped away after that, seeing family and sort of doing different bits. And then I had a huge spike. And the reason for that was I had food at this time, which is something that I've spoken to you guys about before. I just ate and I should have waited again. I think it's just due to the fact I had family around and everyone else was eating, but I need to be a bit stronger in those situations. But what I did was I ate and I corrected at the same time. And I just clearly overdid it. I overdid the correction. I was correcting not with jelly babies. I was correcting with other food, which isn't a great idea when you are also eating at the same time. I had a chili meal, which was lots of different beans. I thought I counted them accurately. Looks like I didn't, which is a bit of a problem. But it could have ruined the evening, but it didn't. Reality is I just carried on, corrected here, clearly overcorrected because my blood went down to 2.2, but then got control of it after that. So overall, really good day. Pretty horrendous right at the end. If you've watched these videos over the last 108 days, you would have seen a whole host of different reasons why blood sugars are rising, dropping away, things that have been forgotten, things that have been overeaten, things that have been undereaten, insulin that has been undertaken, insulin that has been forgotten, insulin that I've taken too much of. This is part and parcel of it. Do I feel good about that yesterday? No. Did I feel good at the time? No, not particularly. But you know what? Early on in the day, everything was absolutely fine. And you can't always win every day, and you can't always cover all of the bases. And I dropped one of those spinning plates. If you think about this as a every day you're spinning X number of plates, which is your normal life, and then add on top trying to deal with the food, the blood sugars, the number of times you're taking your blood, your environment, how hot you are, how cold you are, how tired you are, all of those things. Plates will get dropped. And yesterday, yes, I missed something. Okay, years ago, and actually quite recently, I guess, I probably would have beaten myself up a bit more about it. But actually, you just get on. Okay, so overall, I'm really quite pleased with the way yesterday was. Tomorrow, I will be giving you my week 8 overview, a full week's overview in comparison to when I was on the keto diet. Now, I think you've got to bear in mind that this week has been different to any of the other weeks on the low-fat, plant-based whole food diet. And the reason for that is it wasn't very well at the start of the week, and I haven't had my CGM. I have had confirmation that the CGM is being delivered tomorrow on Monday. I'm actually looking forward to getting that back on and seeing what that gives me as an overview and showing you guys as well. Thanks for sticking with me. I hope you've had a good weekend, and I will catch up with you all tomorrow.